How many times have you smacked something broken? An old car refusing to start, a fridge humming non-stop, or a washer that won't spin, just for it to magically work again? In aviation, they have a joke. If brute force doesn't work, you're not using enough of it. Frustration drives the action, but surprisingly physics occasionally backs it up. Percussive maintenance, also known as the Fonzarelli Method, is the art of hitting broken stuff to fix them. One of the early Apple computers had percussive maintenance as an official fix for a known problem. The Apple III was built with an aluminum case with no vents or fans. The idea was for the case itself to act as a heatsink, which obviously didn't work out great. After running for a while, the computer would get hot enough for thermal expansion to cause the chips to pop out of their sockets. As a solution, Apple told customers to lift the computer a couple of inches and then drop it to reseat the chips and get it working again. This method is so successful that even NASA once saved a Mars lander by commanding it to smack its own solar panel with a shovel to shake off the dust. The following are very common reasons for why force tends to set faulty devices on the right track. There are devices that rely on airflow, like fans and vacuums, which suffer when dust or moisture builds up. Over time, dirt can stick to blades, vents, or filters, choking airflow. A sharp hit creates vibrations that dislodge debris, but this is a temporary fix because you will still need to clean it properly before the clog returns. Mechanical systems like engines, gears, and pistons wear down from friction, creating tiny pits or micro wells that lock them in place. A kick shakes the system, popping the stock part free, but the damage remains and metal doesn't heal, most of it anyway, so the jam will eventually return. Old electronics like radios, TVs, or toasters often fail because solder joints crack or components get loose. A whack might replace a wire back into contact, like jiggling a key in a rusty lock, but cold solder joints need reflowing with heat. Fridges, old computers, or AC units make noise because vibrations loosen screws or panels. Thermal expansion warps plastic parts, making them scrape. A kick temporarily shifts the noisy part to a quieter position, but for a real fix you could add rubber pads or tighten screws. If kicking your computer fixed it, that means thermal stress likely cracked a solder joint, which is common in all GPUs. The impact briefly reconnects the circuit, but it will certainly fail again and again, so back up your data and visit a repair shop. Percussive maintenance might be fun, but we're reaching a time where it won't work anymore. Modern devices are getting smaller along with their circuits, and hitting them is becoming less and less effective with more chance of damaging them.